Yes, that was totally my intention. Totally. The microphone. Yeah, the microphone that was muted. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. Uh. Oh man. I mean, I didn't say anything. Didn't say anything too important. I was just okay. Let's start again. For old time's sake. Oh, why am I like this? Actually, that's one of my New Year's resolutions. I want to see if I can get like diagnosed for ADHD, because I've been reading a bit on it, and a lot of it sounds like me. A lot of it sounds like the struggles I've had throughout my entire life. Um, and some of the stuff that also makes people go like, oh, why are you like this, why don't you ever learn and stuff, and reading up on ADHD makes me go like, huh, this happens to me. I mean, i'm not I'm not sure if I'm not a doctor, I'm not a neurosurgeon or a psychiatrist or a therapist, but yeah, no, that's something that I want to see, if I do um this year. So basically, while my microphone was not muted, uh-huh, I was just saying that this is gonna be like a very short stream, just to end up, and just end up that just to finish off the year, um, and I was also saying that it's already the new year in a lot of places in the world. um, but yeah, no, I just wanted to do a little something, especially since this week was stupid. Uh, so yeah, I'm currently finishing my dinner. I've got some daifuku here. Uh, I would offer you some through the magic of internet, but we haven't gotten to that point yet. Ah, so yeah, I should like start off by yeah, no, sure, like again, like I'm not gonna take very long. Um, yeah, just to start off, I think that what I'm gonna say, like, is okay. So 2022 was really strange. It was a really strange year. Like, outside of like the VTubing stuff, there was a lot. There was a lot that happened. Like, I got a job, kinda lost another one. Some stuff in my family also happened. Some of it permanent, which I'm still coming to grips with it. Um, and I am not. I'm not exactly the type to make like, oh, New Year's resolutions and stuff. But I do think that like this year I have an idea of some of the things that I want, that I want to do or achieve going forward. I actually have like a list. let me open it. Well, besides keeping on playing, games that I like on stream, because like, that's the entire reason why I started this. Like, I wouldn't have started this I wouldn't have started doing VTubing, well, PNG tubing, up until now, if I didn't have stuff that I wanted to recyclable New Year's resolution. Get good. Indeed. Indeed. My New Year's resolution for 2023 is get good. I mean, now I actually have a chance. Like, when I started 2022, like, I hadn't played video games in a very long time. Like, only, like, you know, Pokemon, and that's kind of, you know, that is not the, how can I put this? That is not exactly the kind of game that trains your reflexes. I mean, I think that, like, even stuff like Final Fantasy, but I should probably mention, like, I don't know, Final Fantasy, I don't remember how the fighting system in Final Fantasy VIII is like, but, like, the fighting system in, I would say 4 to 9. The ATB, the active time battle thing, like that one actually relies a little bit on your ability to react fast enough. You can't spend too much time making decisions and going through menus. Oh, that could be a New Year's resolution. Play a Final Fantasy game, and I know exactly which one I would want to play, and it would be 9. And I would do all the voices because that's what I usually did. Me and my brother, we did when we played Final Fantasy IX for the first time on the TV, because the first time that I played Final Fantasy IX was on my then laptop. It was emulated. And when we first played it on the actual TV screen, we decided, oh yeah, let's split the characters and let's do all the voices. And we did, and it's something that I kind of want to replicate on stream, because, like, that is something that I do want to do. Like, if I play RPGs, I want to do different voices for everyone. Because I love it when people do that, so it only makes sense that I try it as well, right? Okay, so speaking of playing RPGs, I want to see if I can get to do that Pokemon marathon this year, and hopefully by the time I get to Sword and Shield, I can already stream from my Switch. That would be amazing. I played Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 5. Final Fantasy 5 was really good. Yeah, the first time that I played Final Fantasy 5, Final Fantasy 1, 4 and 6, and 5. Yeah, okay, so 1 to 6 minus 3. The first time that I played those was actually on the GBA as well. Well, VBA. I don't even know, like, they must have sold those around where I lived at the time, but I never saw them. I never really saw them. I mean, yeah, no, Final Fantasy V, I hear that it really holds up. Like, even after all these years. I think that it's, like, yeah, Final Fantasy I think that the Super Nintendo Trio actually holds up pretty well. I'm not sure between Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VI which one holds up better, because they're a little bit different. Like, my guess would be on 6, but again, it's been a long time since I played either, so I'm not exactly in the best position to say anything. Okay, so yeah, Pokemon game marathon. Oh, like, if I want to save up money so I can have a Muppet of myself, and by Muppet I mean a Life 2D model. I want to actually be able to show a little bit better what's going on with my body, like in the flesh. So yeah. Besides, that's one of the reasons why I went like, oh dude, VTubing looks so much fun. Like you can be yourself, but be like an anime character, and the anime character moves. And again, I don't know who it was that said it. Like, I think it was Rubber Ross, who said, oh yeah, VTubers are just anime Muppets. For a second, I thought you meant a Muppet/puppet version of yourself as a model. I would also like that. There was this one time, like, I don't know how many years ago, that the Jim Henson workshop was customizing whatnots. Basically, whatnots are those like generic people Muppets. With all the different colors and stuff. Like, Bert and Ernie, for example, are kind of like evolved versions of whatnots. Because they have their own characters. They had that, and I wanted to order one so bad. Like, I didn't even care that it would cost I don't know how much. Like, I think that the puppet itself was like between $300 and $200, if I'm not wrong. Again, this was a long time ago. This was a long time ago. Like, I'm gonna guess, like, this was probably like in 2014, 2015, something. Yeah. But yeah, it would be that plus shipping plus customs. And at the time, I don't think that they sold outside of the US. And at the time, I also didn't know what proxy services were. Nowadays I use them a lot, but especially to order stuff from the UK. Thanks, Brexit. Oh no, politics. But yeah, no, that's something that I would also love having, like a version of myself, like an actual Muppet. That would be great. In addition to the Life 2D. maybe one day. But I think that for now the Life 2D takes precedence. I just hope that my laptop is strong enough to handle that. Because like my laptop is good enough for streaming. I mean, I'm doing it right now. But it's not the strongest. It's not the strongest around. It's not the fastest. Like, when I first got it, I wanted a gaming laptop because I really wanted, the better specs. But my dad, he went like, nope, you get one exactly like your brother's because it's good enough. And I was like, okay, fine. My brother's not gonna like it because they're gonna look kind of the same unless one of us customizes it, and I know for a fact it's not gonna be him. Not the fastest thing alive. Nope. Not the fastest thing alive. Not the fastest thing alive. Yeah. But yeah, I really want that. I really want that to be in the cards. I need to save up money for it. Also because, like, I've seen a lot of people that get their Life 2D models, and sometimes I'm like, how the heck did they do this? Like, how the heck did they get, like, artists that they actually like and then get, the rigging, that super detailed rigging, which, by the way, I'm not like, I'm not saying that kind of rigging is, bad or anything. I really don't think so. It takes a lot of work and it's amazing to look at, but I don't think that I would need such a huge amount of like detail. Like there's people whose hair just, jiggles all over the place whenever they turn their head, even just a little bit slightly, just goes completely wild. I know that you can also adjust those parameters, like on VTube Studio. But okay, so that's the one thing. Yeah, live 2D model, Pokemon game marathon. Right. If I have time, I wanted to actually write that Pokemon fanfic that I've mentioned briefly on stream, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. Basically, it's a fanfic that I've had in the works since like 2009. And I really wanted to see it done. And since I have this platform now, what I was thinking was, oh, okay, I can write it and then I can read it. I can read it on stream. And since it's my own work, like, I don't need to ask anyone for permission. I mean, unless I have to ask TPCI to read a fanfic based on their franchise, but I think that's a little too much. That's a little too much, don't you think? But yeah, no, like, and I need to go back to it. And one thing that is a shame is that, again, this has been in the works since 2009, and in, I think, like, the year that I developed it the most was actually 2019, because the fanfic has to do with Mewtwo. I'm just gonna say that straight up. And Mewtwo is one of the main characters. And it just seemed like the right moment to do it, because 2019 was when Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution came out, which I haven't watched yet, by the way. Right, that was the movie that I wanted to see, if the YouTube movies had, so we could all like rent it and watch it together. That would be neat, because I know the original very well. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Don't at me. And I just find it fascinating. It's just, I don't know. It has this mystique to it. And I am curious to know what they did different or similar with Strikes Back Evolution. Again, I have no idea. Like, I've seen like a couple of screenshots, but you can't really tell what the movie is like just from the screenshots alone. It's one of those things, like, I think there was something else that is like, oh no, like, oh right, Transformers animated. If you look at it in screenshots and look at it animated, you get kind of a different feel. I mean, I'm not saying that animated is badly drawn. It's not. But the animation could use some work. But sometimes you get a little animation bump, and that is awesome. And why didn't Transformers Animated last longer anyway? Yeah, that's another thing that I wanted to see if I could do. Write that fanfic and then read it on stream. Oh, right. What I was saying is that, yeah, I developed it mostly on that year. But then a year later, I went back to it and went like, okay, so some of this stuff doesn't make sense. some of this stuff doesn't make sense. I can make this into something that fits a little bit better structurally, and I was working on that, and then I stopped. So like in my notes, my file with all my notes, there's just a moment where my revisions stop, and then it's the earlier version again, and I'm like, oh, dude, like, and I can't remember what my revisions were gonna be like. This is either a terrible idea or your ticket to popularity. Impossible to tell. Yeah, like, I'm not betting on either. Honestly, I just want to do it because I want to do it. And because it's something that I'm passionate about. Like, I don't know, maybe some people are going to think that it's cringe. I mean, I can put a disclaimer. I can put a disclaimer. Warning, some of the contents of this fanfic can be considered cringe. Listen at your own peril. Yeah, that there you go. Then that's good. Yeah. And it's also because it's been so long, and I really think that I really think that it's a good story, and it's a story that the anime is never going to tell. Like, there is no way that the anime is ever going to tell this story. So, and especially now that like Ash's journey is finally ending, I think that, again, like I felt in 2019, it is appropriate. Like, okay, so the Pokemon anime is entering a new era, and I really think that this would work very well as a side story. Okay. Oh, one thing that I want to do. Another thing that I want to do, but this is like a little bit quicker than some of the other stuff I have here. I wanted to see if I could get like a community name. For the people who watch me. I'm a little bit, I think that I'm a little bit odd when it comes to this whole like VTubing thing, because I don't know, like I see people like, especially like on Twitter, like some VTubers calling their followers, like, you know, cute nicknames and stuff like that. And, you know, the whole thing of a VTuber's followers being all like represented by like a mascot, and the VTuber addressing them as such. Like, there is one specifically that it comes to mind when I think of this, and I hope he doesn't mind having his name. Wait, I can't even remember his name. It's okay. But yeah, like, I mean, if he knows, he knows, you know. Okay, so there's this guy on Twitter that I follow. I haven't seen any of his streams yet, because he streams mostly on Twitch and I am mostly on YouTube. That's one of my major problems with, you know, making connections and stuff. Most streamers, VTubers are on Twitch, and I'm like, but I like YouTube better. But okay. And he calls his followers. He also has like this whole ancient Egyptian aesthetic going on. And he calls his followers scarabs. And the way that he talks, it's kind of like, okay, you know, kind of like how Vox Akuma from Niji Sanji. You know how he has this weird relationship with his followers, right? Okay, the kindred. And it's like, it's sweet and all. I mean, I am not into some of the stuff that he does, like, at all. But it kind of, I don't know, like, it's weird, like, how can I describe it? Okay, so basically, just think about this. Okay, so imagine that you're in the Sengoku period, and you have the samurai, you have the daimyo, the lords, and then you have what's it called? Oh, I drew a blank. You have like the retainers, and you have retainers, and people who are subservient to the daimyo, and that's kind of the feel that I get. Like, I mean, with Vox it makes sense. Because he was the leader of a clan, blah blah blah. But I don't know, that kind of dynamic is a little bit weird to me. Hello, Akida. It's been a while and I've changed my name. Yeah, I remember you, 17. I remember you. Hello, Happy New Year. Hi, everybody. Hi, Elmer Mouse. Sometimes I wonder at which point chat turns from individual people into a single diffuse, multi-headed, all-knowing, slightly schizophrenic entity in a VTuber's perception. Yeah, no, it's weird. It's very, like, it's interesting. But it's also like, it's really strange. It's really strange, and I'm not sure, like, I hadn't really thought about it. Before I actually started looking at stuff and seeing people going like, oh, hello, my scarabs. Oh, hello, space cadets. Oh, hello, some other chat, help me. Yeah, no, that's a very common. Dunbar's a number? Oh, hi, Hino. Hi. It's been a while. Chat, help me. How do I shot web? But yeah. So I want to see if I can find like a community name that doesn't give off that feeling, that are like, oh, I'm like the supreme leader and you're all my little followers, and yeah, you're like, I mean, the mascots are cute. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know, like, it's that sort of thing. But I really want to see if I can find a community name that is good, that is fitting, and is not too daimyo-y to samurai and retainer-y. Okay, another thing. Okay, 2 goals that kind of go together. Be more organized and stick to schedules. Mission Impossible. I know. Because I am me, and I am a weathering storm of chaos. But that's something that I want to. These nicknames can feel forced sometimes. Yeah, no, that's also how I feel. Which is why I want to think. Which is why I want to think about it thoroughly. Like, I don't want something that sounds forced, and I also don't want something that can make people feel like, oh yeah, like. It works well when it reinforces the typical interactions / dynamics between the streamer and the chat. Yeah. I like I like Rosami's name for the for her community, like the buds, because it's just such a great pun, and it kind of cements, her fans as more like as being a little bit more on the same level as she is. um, even though she's a rose and they're buds, but you know, buds have the potential to become roses themselves, right? So it's not it's not that it's not that weird. It's not weird. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I want to start seeing if I can, like, I'm still gonna post, like, schedules, like, every week, but I want to see if I can have, like, 2 weeks planned in advance. So that if things go south, I have backup plans. And also, I want to commit to this. I want to commit to making streams. And which means that I want to stick to the schedules that I set. Like, if I say that I'm gonna do a stream on Wednesday, then I'm gonna treat it like a job. Okay, my Wednesday night is filled. I can't do anything else. Okay? Okay, I am busy. Because that's a little bit that's something that's been a little bit annoying lately, especially since like this last month was just crazy, like with the having to do the extra hour every single day of work. So that means that I got home extra tired, which means less patience, less time to actually like do the streams the way that I wanted them. Also, I had less days off. It was just a nightmare. And even though I had like one of my best performing streams during this month, actually, like, holy crap, you guys, the Sonic Adventure finale is at, like, last I checked it was at 239 views. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Like, I have no idea what happened. But yeah, treat streams like a job. That's another one. Another one that I want to do. I want to see if I get the courage to start doing collabs. I know that it's a little bit hard because most of the games that I like to play are single player only. But that doesn't mean that I can't have someone next to me, you know, kind of like, you know, the gamer couch, you know? kind of like the gamer couch. Someone who's sitting on the same couch as I am and commenting on the game as it's going. I always try to save more time just to write scripts for my future videos, but it's been 1 year since I started first script and it's not over yet. Yet it'll be for multiple videos. Like, I know exactly what you mean. Like, I don't know if you were already here when I started talking about that, Elmer, but one of the things that I want to do this year is I want to see if I can finally write and read. Gamer couch, exactly. If I wanted to write and read on stream a fanfic that I've been working on since 2009. I wish I could be a volunteer but from a distance. Yeah, no, like I have a bunch. Some people that I wouldn't mind having like as guests. They're not exactly VTubers. Not that that would stop them, but for example, there is a special someone that I would like to have on one day. Special someone that doesn't mean like a significant other or anything like that. No, it's that one fanfic. Yeah, that's it. Yes, yes, you got it. Um, but yeah, some people that I think that would be pretty interesting to have on. I'm not sure if they would be up for it. Probably not. Ah, your brother. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. No. I would love to have my brother on. One day. Um. Our voices are very different. I'm just gonna say that because, well, uh, me, Kairi, am 14 years old, and my voice hasn't changed. In fact, I don't think it will ever change. Change. I don't think it will ever. Verb tenses. What is that? I don't know. But yeah, my brother's voice has changed. So, yeah. So yeah, he actually sounds like a proper man. Unlike me. I'm the eunuch of the family. I mean, actually, like, you know, you mentioned him so many times that it's no surprise. Yeah. Yeah. It's because, like, when we talk like when we're playing games and stuff, we talk about the craziest. We talk about the craziest things, and he's like, he doesn't want to admit it, but he's a very funny guy. Like, he has self-esteem issues, but he's super funny and he's super nice. You sound fine. Yeah. No, I hope I do. So, yeah. But other than my brother, I would like to do collabs with other VTubers. I haven't found like people. I haven't found people who are like who are not, you know, like in the high echelons of VTubing. That I know I vibe with. Not yet. I mean, there's so many people. I'm pretty sure I can find my tribe somewhere. Because, like, if I could pick someone from, like, the upper echelons of VTubing to collab with, it would probably be Magni Desmond. I just love him. I just love him. He's a Sonic fan. He likes, like, when he did his first, like, drawing stream and said, I had a subscription. I had a subscription for the Archie comics, and I'm like, what? Someone in Hololive knows the Archie Sonic comics. Holy crap. that was such a huge deal to me. Like, oh my god, he's just like me, for real. But yeah, I have to actually work on making connections with people, because that's another thing. Then that kind of goes with this. Like, I'm good at talking with people, but I feel like I'm not very good at forming, like, deeper connections with people. Like, you know, connections deep enough that you can consider people friends. You know, actual friends. Pretty sure that I can find my tribe coming from a Knuckles fan has a melancholic undertone. It kind of does, doesn't it? I didn't even think about it, but yeah. No, it does. It does. It wasn't intentional. It was unintentional, but fitting. But yeah, no, that's something that I want to see if I can work on this year. Try to form meaningful connections with people. Whether those people are VTubers or not, I don't know. Okay, another thing that I want to do. Oh, this one is a little bit more practical. I wanna draw some reaction images that could be almost considered like emojis of myself, so I can use them on thumbnails. So I'm not just spamming my model all the time. I do the exact opposite. That's why it ends for being too one-sided. Oh, what? So like so it's hard for you to talk to people at first, but you form connections like immediately? Is that what you're saying? Okay, while I wait for the answer. Another thing that I want to do is relearn how to edit videos. I edited videos for some time, like, I don't know, 10 years ago. I knew how to edit videos then, but the last time that I tried to pick, picking up Adobe Premiere, I was like, where is everything? I don't know. Where is, like, I don't know where the text is. I need the text. And then because I only think of doing that at, like, I don't know, 1 a.m. in the morning, I don't really think of going to look for tutorials. Or ask my brother. My brother knows how to use Premiere. But yeah, that's something that I want to see if I can get back into, because it's a useful skill to have, and it's something that I actually like. I used to do AMVs, like of Sonic characters, with the songs that their VAs sang. Hey there, New Around! How are ya? Also, not exactly, I believe I do, but in reality, I actually don't. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. So you think that you're both friends, but turns out that you're actually not, or you think that that you are, but they're but to them you're not. Something like that. I learned Premiere last year, and I still need to. Oh my god, that brings that gives me flashbacks. Crawling in my skin. No, actually, I did a snippet of Shadow. Like, it was an entire video. I don't think that channel exists anymore. But yeah. So it was an entire video where I picked up songs that the Sonic VA sang, and put them together with clips from the games or Sonic X or anything like that. And for Shadow, I actually used a song that Koji Yusa sang for Gin. Gin Ichimaru from Beach. Bleach. I mean Bleach. Let me see if I can actually remember what it was like, because I used mostly like the bridge and the refrain for those videos. Like for Sonic, I used the clip. I used the song from Digimon Tamers because his voice actor voices Ryo. How was it? Na 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 na. Survive the world, 守るべきものリアルに。ななななななななななななななななななななななな. Yeah, it was something like that. I don't remember Shadow's song. Knuckles' song was from Get Backers. What was the guy's name? There was Bon and the other one. I don't remember if Nobuto Shikana voiced Bon or the other one. I think the other one was voiced by the other one that I don't know if it was Bon was voiced by Shotaro Morikubo. There you go. But yeah. Who else did I manage to find songs for? I think I had no. Did I have one for Silver? Daisuke Ono has done a lot of stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure. Oh right, it was from Haruhi Suzumiya. It was a song sung by Itsuki. Don't remember the last name of the guy. But yeah, no, that was fun. That was fun to do. Did I have one for Tails? I'm pretty sure I had one for Tails. Like, I don't know. I don't even know in what computer I made that. Dude. So yeah, no, and Shadow's song was more on the eerie side, not so much on the Linkin Park new metal side. It was a little bit more. It was a little bit more like, yes, you don't know if you can trust me. I am full of secrets. Something like that. Have you tried Stardew Valley? Yes, I have. I have quite a few hours logged into that game, actually. Like, Hashire Sori yo. What was that? It's probably Gin's song. It's probably Gin's song. But yeah, no, I have like, how many hours do I have Steam opened. Let me check how many hours I have logged in on Stardew Valley. Show me. 293.8 hours. So yeah, I have played Stardew Valley. Kaze no yoni. Like, I'm still not I'm not sure. Got any waifus in Stardew husbandos? I usually go either for Emily or Sebastian. I think that in the last game that I was playing, I was debating on whether I should go with Sebastian or who else was it? Oh, there was a time early on. There was a time early on in the game where I thought, oh, maybe Elliot, maybe, or maybe Maru. Who knows? But yeah, so as you can see, like in terms of like Stardew Valley, I swing both ways. But yeah, no, like my favorite waifu is Emily. Favorite husbando. I haven't played a game long enough that I've been able to get with Sebastian, but I do think that he's my Stardew husbando. And then I get action figures of both of them, and then they kiss. Oh man, I'm gonna do something like those AMVs. It won't be true AMV with comics, manga, and cartoons with audio from dubs. To give an example of the VAs in my head canon. Oh, dude, I did that like. Oh man, okay, so I mentioned Final Fantasy today. And you know Dissidia, right? So, your boy, when Dissidia was about to come out, he decided. Now, kid. He decided that would be really cool and not at all impractical to have a Portuguese dub of Dissidia. So he gathered a bunch of clips of voice actors, matched them to the pictures, and and at the same time as they did that, they also made a freaking petition online to try and see if I could convince Sony Europe to dub it in Portuguese. Oh my god. Dude, Kairi, you were so naive, so young. So young, so naive. But yeah, no, it was a really interesting experiment. Like, and I don't remember how did I actually get those voice clips? One example would be Carlos Macedo's Sonic lines for Fedri Duck, aka Peninha, and I'm ignoring Pedro Leitão and the DuckTales version of Fedri. I only have 40 hours in Stardew Valley. Yeah, no, like it is one of those games. It is one of those games that I find that if I stop playing for a while, if I stop playing for a while, then coming back to it is a little bit hard. Or Paulo Fonseca's Minnie Mouse for Tessia the cat. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not sure if Macedo's Sonic lines would be a good fit for Fedri. Honestly, I don't know. Like, every time that I imagined Fedri talking, like I haven't heard him speak in Portuguese yet. But like every time that I hear, every time that I think about Fedri talking, I kind of imagine him have like a. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so I'll do it myself either way. But okay, so you know that Mickey Mouse short from the new ones, from the 2013 show. You know that one short where they separate Donald's anger from him, and what's left is like the chillest Donald you've ever seen? I kind of imagine Fedri sounding a little bit like that. Not gonna lie. Something kind of like this. I've always imagined him talking like this. I don't know. It's a little bit weird, but yeah. Oh, you're gonna mention Donald's normal voice. Tony Anselmo or Don Cheadle? Yeah, AI voice synthesizing has gotten far enough to replace it, but sentence mixing has infinitely more solval. Like, I mean, YouTube Poop introduced me to sentence splicing. Like, there was one of the YouTube Poopers that I watched a lot. His name was the Chairman 45, I think. And at one point, he put in an actual YouTube poop something like, "Sentence splicing with Robotnik is so fucking easy. Why are you people so impressed by it?" It kind of sounds like Fedri in the DuckTales reboot. Oh, really? I don't know. Okay, guess I wasn't the only one who imagined him sounding like that then. Okay. Okay, so next on the list. I want to see if I can get a good enough setup that I can do hand cam cooking streams, because I don't know how to cook a lot, but I want to learn. And I think that, since I'm not very good at video games, maybe with more caffeine in the body, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, to give him a little bit more kick. I mean, like, wasn't Feathery, like, when he was introduced, wasn't he supposed to be like a hippie? Or at least someone who kept up with, the latest trends, of which hippies were one of the latest. Yeah. So yeah, I want to see if I can get some gloves and like a webcam, and let's see if I can learn how to cook some things. Puts milk in cereal, milk catches fire. Oh man, I love that. I love that clip. I love that clip so much. Oh man. It would be even funnier if it was with me, because I don't put milk in my cereal. I know. I know, it's some people think it's blasphemy, but no, I like my cereal super crunchy. Like, I don't need a milk. Remember the reference that I gave for Feathery? I think more like Fenton Crackshell Gizmo Duck from the 80s show. Oh, okay. Still a little bit more bombastic that I would think, but that's fine. Yes, more of an alternative person. Yeah. So yeah, another thing. Oh right. I mentioned this briefly. I'll just say it again because it's on the list. Movie watch-alongs. I wanted to. I want to see if I can do more movie watch-alongs, and I wanted to see like if there was a way that I could do watch-alongs of obscure stuff, like for example, We're Back, a Dinosaur Story. I've never watched the full movie. Like I know it, but I know it, and I've seen like the Nostalgia Critic review of it. So yeah, that's like the extent of what I know of the movie, but I haven't actually watched it. I haven't watched Balto, like the Emblemation trilogy. The other one is Fievel. Fievel? No, it's not Fievel. Is it Fievel Goes West? Is it Fievel Goes West? I gotta recheck that. But yeah, also some stuff like, for example, I think that some of that stuff would be safe to like stream. Like, for example, Dingo Pictures movies, because why not? Like, I love them for being so bad. Golden Film stuff, Good Times stuff. Those bootleg Disney movies. Also that, oh dude, that one weird German movie of the musicians of the town Bremen musicians. It was a German movie of the town Bremen musicians. It's like that movie is such a trip. Like, I got interested in it because one of the musical artists that my dad used to listen to a lot voices the rooster, and that musical artist is Zucchero. And I'm like, what? Zucchero voices a freaking rooster? What? What the heck is this? What the heck is this? I am interested, and I watched it, and it's a trip. And I want to watch it on stream again because, oh my goodness, that is just Nothing like mouth lacerations. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that depends on the cereal. I get more mouth lacerations with some types of bread, to be honest. Like that as a child, ate cornflakes without milk. It's good. I like it. Alright, Akida, I've got to go and try to sort out my VTubing stuff, but it was nice catching up. Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year, Project Spearmint, Pilot 17, whatever you prefer to be called nowadays. In the German dubs, Vegeta from DBZ and SpongeBob SquarePants share the same VA. Ah, dude, that's always awesome. Like, that's one thing that I really love about like voice actors. You know, they can do like the most the wackiest things, like the most different things imaginable, and it's like and it's just dude, like I was trying to think if there was like a similar example in Portuguese. I mean, probably there is, but right now we're not gonna talk about Portuguese dubs. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll do an entire ZATSU just talking about Portuguese dubs. But yeah, no, like I gotta see that. And like, was it always like the same person? Like, always the same person voicing Vegeta and always the same person voicing SpongeBob? Because that's unfortunately something that in Portugal doesn't happen a lot. You know, a character having the same voice actor for the entirety of their tenure. It's a shame, really. Okay, another thing. Right, take things easier. Take things easier. That's also something that I want to see if I do. Like, stress less. That one's pretty much that one's pretty much I think so, but it's been a while. Yeah. No, because I know that for example, I think that in France usually it's the same voice actor. Like they're actually worried about, they actually care about continuity. Here, since everything is like fragmented, like, and it's a mess. It's a major mess. Another thing that I want to see if I can do is but I'm gonna have to find right people to talk about that and to rope in. I want to see if I could release a cover, because I am very interested in that, and there's songs that I think I would be able to sing pretty good, but I'm just generally very like interested in the whole process of making covers and stuff. And you know, VTubers doing covers of songs is a thing. Mostly of Vocaloid songs, which I can understand. Like a lot of Vocaloid songs are massive bops. But yeah, no, that's a simple one as well. And final thing that I have here on my list. I mean, there's probably countless others that I'm just forgetting. That I'm just completely forgetting because, you know, the spur of the moment kind of thing. I want to see if I can attempt professional voice acting again. I want to see if I can actually make it in the Portuguese dubbing industry. I know that it's very hard. It's very hard. The medium is very, 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 very closed off, gate kept to all heck. But there's also something that I need to do before I do that. Do it! Do it! Do it now! You can do it! Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! It's going to the studio! Don't lose your chance! But yeah, one of the things that I need to do in order to do that is figure out if it's worth staying in the capital for it. Because I think that that's one of my major issues so far. Because, like, if I manage to make it into voice acting, that means that I'm going to have to stay here for a pretty long while. And I have to seriously think if, like, what weighs more? Like, if it's my wish to do voice acting, or if it's, you know, the place that I'm living in. I mean, because I don't know, like, the capital has a lot of good things. It has a lot of good things about it, but I feel trapped. I feel trapped in here. I feel so far away from everything that makes this country, you know? Like, and I don't really like that. So I really have, it goes a little bit deeper than that. I'm just giving you the Cliff Notes version right now. But you know, I really have to figure out if my wish to go into voice acting is enough to curb my wish to leave the capital. So yeah, I'm trying to do an internship on the on-air studios for college, but I don't know if I'll get the internship. Oh, dude, yeah, no, on-air is hard. On-air is really hard. Like, I mean, in my opinion, they're the best dubbing studio in Portugal at the moment. But that also comes with lofty expectations. And, like, judging the way that they work, I am not sure if they would even be open to internships. Facing a similar question at the moment, yeah. Considering I'm in the middle of nowhere, named Litoral Alentejano, I have no other choice but to go to Lisbon to study or work. Yeah, no, that's just a shame. Like, if things went well, like, if I could turn, for example, this into a full-time job, which would be awesome, by the way. If I could turn this into a full-time job, I would probably move. But as it stands, this is the only place where I can get work. Now, we're open for internships last March. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, then by all means, go for it. But yeah. Oh, Happy New Year! I mean, it's still 10 o'clock here. Still 10 o'clock here. Still 2 hours to go. But yeah. Yeah, no, I guess that's all the New Year's resolutions I had written. Yeah. And we're already a little bit over an hour in, so I think it's time we wrap things up. so that everyone can go back to their families to celebrate actually going into the new year, their families or whatever. Yeah, they were, and I already sent my proposal to my college so they can try to negotiate with the studio. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're willing to work with, the big universities. I mean, okay, I guess that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this little bit of talking. Again, just a pretty chill, and I'm gonna see, I'm probably not gonna post my schedule for next week tomorrow, but if not then on Monday or Tuesday. It is Monday or Tuesday, right? I can't for the life of me figure out weekdays lately. I don't know when anything is. Oh my god. Time travel. Time travel and the holiday season. They do not mix. They do not mix. I tell you. Okay. See you around, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. And I wish you all the best New Year possible. Don't forget, it's the year of the rabbit. Rabbits' feet. Good luck. Good luck to everyone. I'm putting in a good word. I'm putting in a good word for you to Lady Una. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, PPA. If you remember, you can just tell me on Twitter or something. Okay, bye everyone. Bye.